Alright guys, today is January 23. I know it says 24 on the bottom right, but it is 12:42 a.m. for me, almost hitting 1 a.m. Um, really disappointing day. Got too greedy and I wasn't looking at my max trailing drawdown before I lose the account, which is big mistakes for me. Trying, and I was pretty close to a payout. It's just the consistency rule. If I hit the consistency rule, then payout secured. But I'm trying to keep my energy high, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just disappointed in myself. I hit another maximum loss limit day of 1,000 with two accounts. That's $2,000 that I just lost, and now I only have what, about $300, $200 worth of drawdown. So I really, honestly, I don't know what to do. And I have to size down, build a buffer again, $100 days, I guess, $200 days, just to, survive. Right now, um, for the next week, we have to be on survival mode, not really trying to get profits or payout. We're not close to that anymore, just because of today and yesterday. Um, Trying to be greedy, trying to think, trying to say market should go the way I want it to, which today I really thought it was going to, honestly. Shorts. I think everyone tried to take shorts today, and I'm just gonna go with what I was thinking. Okay. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour. We are at this range. Yes, I guess we're bullish structure, but we're overall just ranging. And if anything, my targets, knowing it's a Friday and not as volatile, would be this 4 hour low. Or if we're gonna go higher, this 4 hour high. Going to the hourly though, we start disrespecting this bullish gap, these two bullish gaps. So um, realistically, for me, before this is pre-market, right? We inverse these. We're now going to a downtrend. Um, let's take this bullish one off because that wasn't there when market opened. Yeah. So this to me looks like a retracement, right? We retrace to the 50% of this bearish gap, and now we're distributing lower, right? So my target would definitely be this 4 hour, and I'd be done for the day. Okay, and then that's what I want. But if we do end up longing, it's gonna be this high. So we drop down. Okay, too much. We drop down to the 15. Okay, so this is pre-market. What am I looking at? I see that we respect this hourly gap, which we push lower. Right now we're retracing possibly to this 15-minute bearish gap. And if we respect it, obviously I'm going to take the shorts, right? On ES, oh, we had a bullish S&T. I didn't even look at that. I just strictly look at NQ when I trade. So we do have this S&T for a bullish gap, but we're still watching this 15-minute gap. If we respect it or disrespect, obviously if we disrespect, we're gonna push higher. If we respect, we're gonna push lower, right? So I go down to a lower time frame, and I'm just gonna see when market opens. I'm pretty sure here on the next candles. Yeah, next candle. So this candle, market opens, right? We have this 15-minute right here. Um, Instantly we wick to this 1 hour and then go down and then go up and close here. Now what does this tell me? On the 15-minute, we're still respecting it. We just tapped that, so I'm looking for a strong rejection of that 15 right here. Yeah, so we strongly reject it on the 1 minute, respecting it still, right? Maybe the next candle will show it clearly. Not really, but okay. So we're down here. I'm looking for reversal now because this is a strong displacement down, right? Yes, we have that 1 minute inversion there on this leg, which we could have took, but I wanted to be more clear, so let's go on the higher time frames. The 2 minute doesn't have any gaps, 3 minute no gap, 4 minute if it loads. I think it was a 3 minute though. Oh, it was a 4 minute. Right here, the 4 minute we inverse, and let me just put this. Yeah, right here we inverse it. Let me get a full closure. Right, we inverse it here, and then I entered. Then we go back to the 1 minute, and instantly we just get stopped. I guess I should have put my stops on this, but then that's a negative RR. So I would, I mean, I could have put my stops there and then targeted a 1-to-1, but I just really wanted to target this. Now, why was my stops here? It's inside a 1 minute gap, and it seems like we were already pushing lower, but we got stopped out. That's $500 on the day. We literally just get wicked out and then we continue lower, which obviously I'm pissed, right? I'm really pissed, but we could have had a break even at least, because we swept these lows, could have went break even and, you know, break even trade, but we didn't. We got wicked out. That sucks, you know. It really does. It really does. So what did I do? I didn't stay at the market. I wasn't aware, like alpha futures doesn't trail your max. What's this called? Your drawdown doesn't trail down when you lose, which I should be checking that, and it was an honest mistake. I didn't know. But yeah. Next trade, right? To me, I still want these shorts. We're pretty close to it. I don't see any SMTs here on ES, but let's go down to the 1 minute again. I really wanted these shorts. We displace again lower. We have this 2 minute gap. I don't think there's any higher. We have this 2 minute gap that we inversed, and then I took a short again. Here, my stops were better. Body closure to this swing high. You know, right now we're making lower low, lower high. I'm expecting a lower low to this 4-hour level that we marked out. And yeah, next 4 minutes we get stopped, and then it ended up being a bullish day all the way to the hourly and even more. Like, look at that. I honestly don't know. I honestly thought this was pretty good, solid trades. I should be looking at ES more, I guess, for like to see SMTs, because I think we did have an SMT here earlier that I was mentioning. Market open. No, we actually didn't. But a higher time frame, I think we did with London lows. let's see. Yeah, London lows. Down. Here's the SMT. NQ, we didn't sweep London lows. ES, we swept it. So bullish SMT. And then at market open. Honestly, if you took longs, I really don't understand, because we disrespected these 5 minutes. We have no bullish confluence. Oh, I guess we have these 15 minutes. Oh my days. That's about it though. Right? We have this 15-minute gap down here. Boom. Bullish. I mean, I guess in a way it makes sense. Let's see if we got any inversions on the 1 minute when we tap to this at market open. So market opens here. We have an SMT still. This is when we tap it. No 1 minute inversion. Let's go here. No 2 minute. No 3 minute. No 4 minute, I'm guessing. It's not loading for some reason. No 5 minute. So I don't know how you would have took this, right, on this leg. But I guess if you wanted a continuation, you definitely could have. There's probably a 3 minute, no, 2 minute gap right here that just gets tapped, right? And a 1 minute, I guess. But again, there's no inversion to take. Maybe here. Oh, there was one here. But did we respect the 2 minute? No, we disrespected it. That's why I took this trade. That's why I took the short. So to me, if you took longs, I honestly don't know what you were seeing, right? 1 minute, like, I guess we have this 1 minute bullish gap, but you're really gonna trust a 1 minute gap instead of a 2? Yes, we inverse this. Boom. Is there an SMT? That would have been more perfect. No SMTs here, but higher time frame there is. Low time frame, no SMT. Take a long here. Stops would be here at the wicks. You can target this or break even here, then target here, and you would have been off. Break even. Boom. I guess I should have seen that, but I didn't. Full TP hit and some more. Man, really frustrated with myself. You know, this is hindsight. Like, it's really easy to read hindsight. Like, oh, you know, let's look at the higher time frame. Like, this was just range, man. Horrible day. For me, at least. Horrible day. Like, respect the 30 minute, you know. I mean, I guess I should have seen the SMT. But, no. I don't know what else to say, guys. I know what to say, actually. I asked my mom, like, just a couple minutes ago. She just got home from work. You know, I'm trying to make it out just so I can help them out. I can help my parents out and stuff. But anyways, I asked, Mom, why am I so greedy? Like, she knows I trade. She still thinks it's gambling, but I asked her, why am I so greedy? How come I can't just hop off the charts when I'm losing? Or like, even when I win, I still want more. Like, I expect myself to have $1,000 days, you know. Like, $300 days, not gonna cut it. I told her, why am I like that? And simply put, she said I was gambling. And you know, at first I was mad. Not mad, like, Obviously this is what I'm passionate about. I'm gonna say I'm not gambling. This is not gambling. I've seen people do it. I've seen TJR. I've seen PB, Patty and Blake do it. They're profitable. I told her, why can't I be? And she said, you know how I feel about that. She said, that's gambling. You just explained to me, she says, you just explained to me how you cannot take a loss and leave. You cannot take a small win and leave. You want to keep trading until you hit those $1,000 days. And then, yeah, I got mad at her. Like, I got annoyed. Because obviously I see other people doing it. But then I thought about it. I asked myself, like in my room, I asked myself, why would she say that? And I thought to myself, maybe she's right. I am gambling. Why is that? Why am I gambling? Like she said, I keep going until I win. And that opened up my mind of how I am gambling. I am not trading like TJR. I am not trading like Patty. I am not trading like a profitable trader. Hence why she said I'm gambling, which now it makes sense. I am gambling. I'm putting all my hard work to waste because I want more. I'm greedy. I'm passionate about this, and I just want more. And it does make sense now that she said that I am gambling. She was right. Just open up my mind of how I should approach trading even more. I know this already within myself, but as an old head, like someone telling you that you are gambling because of this and this and this trait, that's gambling. And it makes sense. Truly it does. I can see why she said that. And so what I'm trying to say is, for us new traders or someone who's trying to be profitable, I know you've heard it a million times, but hopefully this story opens up your mind more about it. Be open-minded of how profitable traders trade and how traders who gamble trade. Like, what are their traits? What do they do? Like my mom says, I want more, I want this. I can't stop on a losing trade, on a losing day. That's what a gambling trader does. And that's what I want you guys to take away from this. Even though it is a struggle. I will be showing you guys my stuff. My win rate really dramatically went down. And I'll just show you guys my progress and my progress. This is with 2 accounts. These two, the first, I don't even know if I'm supposed to show you that, but who cares? These are just numbers anyways, I believe, or how many fails, whatever. I don't care. I'm trying to be transparent. Okay. I don't know why I didn't lose my account here, but I still have it. It says active here, so I'm guessing I have it. But I'm just gonna show you guys my stats. This was like 54 like literally 2 days ago, and I've been into 6 trades since then. But best trade 1-3 or 1-7, worst trade of 557, but a lot of them, hence why the almost 40% win rate, average of 1.45 RR. But I'll just show you guys what I wasn't looking at yesterday, or just earlier. I checked, damn, I really lost 2 days in a row trading 3 plus times in one day. And yeah, I checked this out. Turns out when you hit above 50k, your max loss limit doesn't trail down if you lose. Like let's say here I won, my account's at 50,913. I lost the next day and my max loss limit doesn't trail down until my again biggest day that I was really close to a payout, and then boom, lost. The max loss limit doesn't trail to 48,000 again, which I didn't know. So now we're at 49,603 and our max loss is at 49,351. That gives us less than $300 of drawdown until we lose the account on 2 accounts. And yeah, that sucks. Moving forward, I'm probably just gonna trade. Like I said, we're gonna be on defensive mode, trying to survive. Probably gonna trade one MNQ and try to get like $150 days. Which, to be honest, if you put it that way, that's like an average person's daily salary. So really, it's not that bad. But knowing it's trading, you could make more. But we're just in survival mode. I'm just yapping now, guys. It's late as hell. It's 1 a.m. I've just been thinking about this stuff. I did just get home though. I was out the whole day just trying to ease my mind about trading. But yeah, that's my plan. One MNQ, around $100 to $150 a day. If you win, let's get out. If you lose, then that sucks. Let's get out. And we basically only have two trading days left until we lose the account. Maybe one if I'm feeling risky about a really good trade and I'm really confident about. I would rather take that trade and be confident than be like, oh, am I doing something wrong? Am I like um over analyzing the trade. And yeah, basically that's it for me today. I hope you guys had a good day, a W day, unlike me. And I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. As always, stay safe. Deuces.